What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. It is time for a Pisces love deep dive. I know you're so excited. I'm so excited. Yes. Yes. I think I've managed to do one deep dive each day this week. I'm pretty damn excited about it. So it doesn't matter where Pisces is at in your chart. If you resonate, you resonate. If you don't force it to fit. That's okay. Go watch something else. Let me get straight in my chair here for a sec. And welcome to my Pisces Cross Watchers. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, donations, love, requests for readings with me, and giving me a thumbs up, clicking that live chat button down below, and interact with me wherever it pops up on your device. Let's do this thing. Pisces, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this. Dun-dun. What is that, Jaws? That is Jaws. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. I think my Pisces turned into Jaws here, so there's no telling what's about to come out in this reading. Prepare. Okay? ADA is here. What's up, baby? All right. Let's do this. I'm kind of scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. Blue deck. All right. All right, Pisces. Fred is universe here and has chosen the deck. Let's talk about it. What is the situation you got going on in love? Give me the situation, Fred, for the Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is Capricorn energy. Excuse me. Capricorn energy. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius as well. Excuse me, Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. There's another energy that I'm feeling coming through with this. Okay. So there was an ending here. You may have been married to this person or this person was married. The Emperor reverse. Okay. This person is there was a judgment laid on this. Okay. This is going to be I've been doing these Celtic cross style, but for some reason, Jaws, which is Pisces' new name, apparently you severed ties with this. There was an ending here because in this Wheel of Fortune, you see this? You severed the ties here. You brought death to the situation. You ended the situation, which actually, with the white up here, you did it from a place of pure heart and purity or respect and dignity for yourself. It wasn't from a place of insecurity or shame or blame. You did something that was good for you, what was best for you. And I feel like you could have been married to this person, but for most of you, I feel like this person was married. Because the Emperor is reversed, the Hierophant is reversed, and the King of Cups is reversed. What the hell are you going to get from that? You're not going to get a traditional relationship. And some of you could have been dealing with somebody who was emotionally manipulative and physically violent or like overly controlling, extremely controlling. Boom. You brought justice to your own situation. And again, I really need to reiterate this. So you may have had to become Jaws and tear this person a new asshole, but you did it out of respect and love for yourself. Okay. You did it from a place of innocence and love, not from a place of malice and hate. So, but because you saw what was happening here, you changed your destiny. You changed your timeline, or you changed something. You allowed the universe to work for you. Pretty intense message there, Pisces. All right, tell me what your energy is in regards to this. Probably Jaws. You're ready for a new relationship. There you go. 2 of Cups. There's a soul bond, soulmate relationship, new relationship. Okay, so you're not communicating with this person that you ended things with. Could have been a Virgo. They are in silent mode. Okay, could have been a Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and all the other shit that I said before. So you're ready. You're opening yourself. I told you, you changed your destiny here. You spun the wheel on something for your greatest good, and you are in no contact with this person right now. Okay? So, Fred said, stick with this deck. We're going to talk about what pushed this Jaws. Pisces went Jaws on this person. Why? Because you saw it clearly what needed to happen. You saw that this person, you used your discernment. You learned discernment. You went Jaws on this person. You saw it clearly. And again, you made the decision that was best for your highest good. Yeah. And it took you a long time to do it too. Okay? It took you a long time to make this decision and to sever ties with this person. It took you a long time to learn the lesson of discernment. But when you finally learn how to make that, how to learn what discernment actually means, boy, I can't show you the boobies. I can't show you the bits and baubles, but there is the star. You healed this. You healed yourself when you learned this lesson, when you went Jaws on this person, which opened you up to new. So this person may have been flirting with you. This person may have been I just heard childish and immature. Flirty, childish, immature. That's definitely an Emperor in reverse. They may look like an adult, but they damn sure don't act like it. A lot of insecurities, whatever it may be. So you actually healed yourself when you severed ties with whatever this was or whomever this was. Yeah. And you are in no contact with them. So you are opening yourself up to a new timeline, a new destiny, a Two of Cups, harmonious love connection. Somebody getting on the same page with somebody new. I love that the star is here. That's Aquarius energy. We have everybody's energy out here, but with that energy, you basically told the universe, I'm healed. I see it clearly. I saw it clearly. I'm healed. I'm healing, and I desire something better. Hey, everybody in the shadows, come say hi to me. How are y'all doing? Give me a thumbs up. Oh, look, the devil gonna show up. Oh. So this was a toxic connection. Some of you, it was your own codependencies and your own fears that kept you stuck in this for quite some time. You're saying a lot to me very quickly. The lesson of discernment is one of the best lessons you could ever learn, other than self-love. But it says, I see exactly what I need to see, and I know how to make a decision quite quickly and clearly that is best for me, and I don't care about who I hurt. It is best for me. That's difficult sometimes for water signs. That's true. Train's going off. That is difficult for water signs sometimes because of the empathic nature of water signs. Sometimes it's really difficult to, you don't want to hurt anybody, and you want to make sure everybody's pampered and okay, and you want to whatever. Sometimes you just have to do what is best for you, regardless of who you hurt, because it is best for you. And it's not a place of malice, anger, or meanness. It's a place of righteousness for you. That's why that needed to be said. You ended this because it was right for you. You had to make the judgment call on it And that's not easy. It's not easy having to sever ties with somebody that you care about. But if you find out somebody, 444 right now on the screen on my phone, 444. Sometimes it's hard finding out somebody manipulated us or could do something. Oh man, you're just coming through strong. Hold on. It's really difficult when we find out that somebody we care about or in general. Oh my gosh. It is horrible when you find out that somebody has mistreated you, misused you, abused you, manipulated you, or lied to you. Because you wouldn't do that. You're a just and honorable person as a king of swords. You are somebody who stands up for justice and righteousness and truth. I'm not saying you ain't had some times in your past where you did some shit, but what I'm saying is for the most part, you're honest people. So you had to go jaws on somebody. Congratulations. When you did that, whatever you did changed the course of your life. And it sounds so dramatic, but I'm going to be dramatic because it's serious. That's serious business. This could have been a very abusive relationship, a toxic connection. And for some of you, because it took so long, you actually severed ties with your own codependencies, your own fears or limiting beliefs that you would always be alone, or fears of abandonment. You did what was right for you here. Moving on. Moving on. Oh, are we going to pull on this Two of Cups? Hell yes, we are. That's what we're going to do up here. Because that's your energy right now. Two of Cups. So that's what we're going to talk about. But right now we're going to do a little bit of deep dive on this Jaws moment here. That, you know, what happened in the recent past? What happened with this Wheel of Fortune? What happened? Yeah, you moved on. Three of Wands. You opened yourself up to new. Could have been a third-party situation. You walked away from it. You had to turn your back on it. Because it was giving you, it was too stressful for you. It was keeping you up. It was causing you so much stress and anxiety. How many of you lived in that anxiety for quite some time before you made a decision to end this? Yeah, you finally let it go. You couldn't hold on to it. It was causing you too much stress and anxiety. Well, that's what the devil does here. Okay, so you've healed this, whatever this was. Yeah. So some of you could have been an Aries, Leo, or Sag. It doesn't have to be Capricorn. Anybody, everybody's out here. It took you a long time because you lack confidence, or this person had some sort of control over you. This person had some sort of control over you. I don't know if it was physical or if it was sexual. Okay, yeah, that happens. Sexy business. I don't care how sexy they are. If it's a shit-ass relationship or they put you in a third party, it is what it is, right? You can find that sexy wand somewhere else. You understand? That was the problem. And some of you, they were abusive, very, very controlling. The Emperor reverse is never good for me. Never, never, never. King of Wands reverse and the Devil. This was bad. Bad news. This was bad news. Could have been an Aquarius for some of you. Yeah, you brought justice to this situation. You brought the Tower down. See, again, there's the Grim Reaper in the justice. There was a reason why I said Jaws. Pisces, you had to turn into Jaws to do the right thing for yourself, okay? Some of you had to involve, the authorities and the justice system to break free from this person. I love you, and I'm proud of you for those of you that did. But look how happy you are when you finally swing that blade. It's like, you happy. Like you finally broke free. You finally did it. That's like, yeah, I did it. I did it. So some of you may have had to go through a divorce, but you brought justice to this situation. You brought the tower down on this. You did it. You did what was right for you. Righteous, right, correct. You understand? And I just really have to push this right now because Fred is making me. But you brought the tower down on this because it was right for you. It was part of your destiny. It was something you had to do. And I don't know if it was you needing to bring karma to this person. Like this person had a lesson to learn. There's so many, like you're swinging the scythe here, the sickle, the whatever the hell you call that blade. You had to do it, and you knew that you had to do it. And the reason why Fred is pushing it is because there may be some of you that feel bad about it after the fact. Don't. You may feel bad about what you had to do, but I want you to think about real quickly, just a brief 15 seconds. Think about what you endured with this person and why you had to swing the blade. You had to do what you had to do to save your own life. For some of you, for your own good. Some of you are finally living in peace and harmony now that this is gone. Now that this person is gone and they're out of your life. So some of you may have had to contact police and authorities and restraining orders and all of that. Okay? So I love each and every one of you. Been there, done that. And it's scary. But when you finally have the courage to do what is best for you, and you know that you're the only one that's going to do it. The other person wouldn't have given up. There was an obsession, possibly a physical attraction on somebody's part here. I mean, this could have been somebody that was obsessed with you and they wouldn't let you go. Well, you got to do what you got to do to get them out of your life. You understand? That's for some of you. Some of you, it was just an unbearable situation. You couldn't deal with it anymore. And you had to go Jaws. You had to go from that cute little guppy or that cute little goldfish to, I will tear you apart if necessary to get you out of my life. And because you did that, you changed your reality, but you were at peace. Some of you may be in new relationships now, but regardless, this is peace and harmony for me. You know, your heart space, I want you to be okay with what had to happen. Okay? I want you to know that you did what was right for you. And some of you knew this person would never let you go. Ever, never. And that you had to do what you had to do. Okay, there could have been a third party situation for sure in this. Any other messages for this? You brought justice to your own life and your own situations. Congratulations, you did. You went Jaws, okay? Because there was a lot of disharmony, a lot of things that were out of balance. This person may have been very impatient, but you may have gone cold and ghosted this person, which was something. Okay, so you're telling me you refuse to balance with this person. You refuse to. There's no coming back together with this. There's a healing card here, which means you're healing, not healing with this person. Because the Temperance in reverse, which says that you finally grew impatient with this person and you had to do what you had to do to cut ties here. Some of you may have relied on your archangels, your higher self, your spirituality to get you through this. You may have prayed a lot to get you through this. But you pulled back your investment, and you may have ghosted this person entirely. But you're doing your healing with the Hermit here. You brought justice to your situation. And you've just been quietly doing your healing. So you could be calling in a soulmate now. So I have a feeling that your next relationship is not going to look anything like this. Oh, so let's find out. Let's find out what this Two of Cups is. In the present moment, what is this Two of Cups? You may be dating, talking to new people. Some of you are dating. I love this. There's so much deep healing on this. This person, they're in silence. And I think that most of you went silent on this person. But regardless, you've been doing your deeper elements of healing after, because there was just so much, there was so much toxicity or imbalance there that you were, your whole energy, your emotions were totally frayed. You, from dealing with this person, the investment was completely off balance. There was a third party situation for some of you. And it was a physical connection only for a lot of you. And it could have been very turbulent, on and off, on and off, on and off, in and out, on and off. And when we look at the Temperance card being in reverse, there's an imbalance in your emotions. You can't connect with this person no matter what you try on an emotional level. No matter what you do, you can't get through to them here. There's no communicating with them. There's no way to get through to this person. Especially if they're controlling, combative, argumentative, if they're manipulative. You saw right through it, whatever it was. And it may have taken you a while to see it. Like years. Some of you a year, some of you more. So in this healing zone, or in this healing that some of you may have been dealing with a Libra, a Virgo. You have actually rebalanced your cups. You brought yourself back to balance, okay? But yeah, there was third party, and there was no emotional, there was nothing to be happy about or celebrate in that fucking connection. Maybe the sex, but that was about it. And even then, I don't think there was any kind of emotional connection there. Sex may have been okay. It may have been good. It may have been great. I don't know. But that's it. Two of Cups, the present. Okay? So you're in the process of releasing the emotional wounding from this. Okay? You're in the healing process now. You're healing Star and the Hermit and the Hanged Man reverse. You're healing Pisces. This is your energy. Pisces says, I'm releasing right now current energy, emotional wounding from this, because it was something that was very, I'm going to have to say, emotionally tragic for you. That is correct and true, because I'm like, what the hell does that mean? What's emotionally tragic? What's emotionally tragic mean? Well, if you have to go jaws on somebody, well, there's a reason. Because if you're so angry, and it's not anger from a place of resentment, rage, bitterness. It's coming from a place of absolutely must do it for your own sanity's sake. You understand? You didn't do it from a place of hate or malice. It wasn't, I gotta get my revenge on you. Rawr. No. What does Jaws do? Jaws is a fucking shark who's just a shark. He's doing what he does. He just happens to be extremely large, and he eats whole ships because he's hungry, I guess. I don't know. Territorial, maybe? Hungry? Whatever. I see you as being Jaws here, It's not coming from a place of hate or malice. It's coming from a place of, I got to do what is right for me. This is you saying, I respect, you weren't at peace with this person. Your emotions were not at peace with this person. This is kind of like, maybe you were dealing with Jaws. Oh shit, maybe you're not Jaws. Maybe you were dealing with Jaws. Watch the movie. I don't know why Fred keeps saying Jaws, but I figured Pisces, Jaws, you had to get ruthless. You know, you had to do what you had to do. That's what a King of Swords has to do sometimes. They have to get ruthless. There is something here. You're saying your waters was constant. It was a constant battle, or it's almost like being on the ocean and you're not really sure if Jaws is around. Like you can't get it. It's like being in a dinghy, in a boat, in a small boat on the ocean, and totally panicking because you have that anxiety. So you may have been on eggshells. You may have been in an abusive relationship, or with somebody who was very narcissistic or toxic. And I don't say that a whole bunch, but it's true. Because you're showing me the feeling that Fred is sending through to me is, first of all, what is up with the Italian food? Who's making spaghetti? Who's making Italian sauce? Meat sauce? No, it's not meat sauce. Spaghetti sauce. Red sauce. Could be you. Could be them. 555 on the screen right now. This person, your emotions were constantly out of whack with this person. You could not catch a break. You couldn't catch your breath. For a Pisces, emotions is your breath, basically. You breathe, eat, sleep emotionality. And if you are not at peace or harmony within your emotions, within your heart space, you're all fucked up. You're anxious. You're full of stress. You can't sleep at night. You talk about, some of you were on medication for anxiety. Some of you depression. But I think more than anything, it was you were on edge constantly. You didn't know when this person was going to... I'm telling you, some of you could have been dealing with somebody who was obsessed with you, and you didn't never know when they were going to show up at your damn doorstep or meet you at your car. I love y'all. You did what you had to do. Okay? And now your cups are in balance, which means you are ready for a new relationship. You are just now releasing this emotional wounding from this connection, or this, like, your waves were, you were crazy all over the place. You were never at peace here in the heart space because you were completely stressed out beyond belief in your head space. So emotional trauma. I'm like, what the hell does emotional trauma mean? That's exactly what that means. You were dealing with Jaws. You never knew when this person was going to show up or how they were going to show up for some of you. This is a very specific reading. And it's like, now that you are in no contact with this person, you're at peace. And it may have taken you a while. That's what's taken you a long time. It's taken you a little over a year, possibly up to 3 years for some of you. To actually calm your fucking nerves after dealing with this person. That's the deal here. That's the deal here. Something about Italian food. Somebody, I don't know, what is it with Italian food? Maybe you're Italian, maybe they're Italian. I don't know, something about Italian food. Like, I got somebody pouring the oil in the ramekin with the chopped up, herbs and spices and garlics, and dipping in the bread. I got a complete Italian like style home meal, like true blue, not like Olive Garden bullshit. I'm talking true Italiano. You understand what I'm saying? Real deal food. Maybe you're a foodie. Maybe they're a foodie. I don't know. Maybe you're just cooking. Anyway, I got the dipping of the oil and the garlic and the herbs and stuff. What do you call that? Whatever. It doesn't matter. I really got that coming through real. It's not garlic bread. It's true Italian meal, Italian cuisine, real deal Italian cuisine. So I don't know why that's coming through. I'm not hungry. I just ate, but and it wasn't Italian. Emotional trauma. It's taken you, some of you, almost 2 years to actually calm this anxiety and bring your emotions back to balance, to where you even can breathe right, breathe again, or feel comfortable in your heart space. That is truth, because Excalibur came out when I was like, what is emotional trauma? It is finally healing for you, whatever this was. Yeah. Some of you were married to this person, or they were married, and some of you, it has taken you this long to realize, 10 months, just under a year for some of you, to realize that this was just a fantasy, or you were holding on to something that that was really, it was a fantasy. A lot of you, I think this was a very toxic connection, very unhealthy. But for instance, if this person was married, how are you going to marry this person? Maybe they're living with you and married, or something along those lines, where you held on to the fantasy far too long, and it may have taken you 10 months to a year to finally recover from the confusion from this devil. God dang it, man. I'm telling you, a lot of you, this was an obsession. Could have been your own obsession for this person. It could have been a sexual obsession. It could have been a person you dealt with that was totally obsessed and wacky and jaws, like I'm not sure when they're going to show up. Could have been an abusive situation, very toxic, unhealthy situation. Regardless, just under a year, you haven't been able to move on because you've been dealing with this emotional wounding. And until your cups were set right, this anxiety had to go away. Some of you may have just been looking over your shoulder everywhere you went for the last year to 10 months to a year, making sure this person wasn't following you. That shit happens, and it's coming out here, so I might need to put a trigger warning on this one. But you're finally breathing your emotions correctly again. You're breathing correctly, fish. Okay? That water is flowing properly again for you. Right now. Like right now. And it took you a while to cut ties with and release this confusion, this toxicity, this confusion, this devil energy. And you actually had to be the one to do it. You had to be the one to do it. No, it was not a twin flame. A twin flame is not toxic. Not at all. No. No. There was so much unhealthy stuff. We're going to have to just not move towards that anymore. So this Two of Cups is you finally ready to be in a new relationship again after this. And I'm not laughing, but I say finally because it took some of you almost a year, up to 3 years, to get a grip. To get a grip. This is like, I've been loving myself. Some of you had to take your own hand and marry yourself and date yourself and love yourself. Like you had to reconnect with yourself. And you may not have been dating anybody, talking to anybody, none of that stuff, because this would have been that much of an unhealthy connection. Some of you may have had to relocate because of this Jaws person or whatever. The devil's out here twice. There's a reason for that. Major components of healing here. Star and Hermit. Because you've had to do that much healing. Major components of emotional healing. Major mental. Like you were totally mentally exhausted and worn out by this whole thing. But for some reason, it took you so much longer in the heart space to get a grip. Maybe it took you that long to see that that this wasn't your dream come true, your happily ever after. Maybe that it was a fantasy, or maybe it took you that long to realize that they weren't coming back, or they weren't ever going to leave their wife or their husband for you, because that can be our own obsessions. Let's be real. And again, it took you this long to realize that everything that you had with this person was a total fucking lie. Because that's true for some of you. And that it was totally unhealthy and toxic. This could have been somebody that had addictions that you couldn't help them with. You know, drugs, sex, alcohol, people, sex, porn, whatever. You can't help them with that, you know. They have to do that stuff on their own. You are finally getting a grip and a handle on your emotional space now. It's finally time for a new relationship for you. You might be like, whatever. Spirit just said it. Fred just said, it wasn't Fred. Fred comes from this side, so it was one of your spirit guides, or you spoke to me out loud. Whatever, Feather. You just wait and see within the next 2 months what happens for you. So anyway, moving on. What is that message? Okay, there was a lot of illusions. It could have been a Cancer, but it's like there was a lot of secrets. A lot of things came to light for you. A lot of deception, a lot of betrayal. There was like total illusion. Like this person, I mean, you would almost think that this reading was like somebody that was living a second life. That's true for some of you. Living a second life and you found out about it, or you continued to find out things after the fact. Damn, that's correct. 44. Okay. Moving forward. Yeah. There's no conversation, no communication. You done chased this person off and you've opened yourself up to new options. You've just been doing, you're standing your ground, and you've got way stronger boundaries now than you ever did. I promise you that. As the Emperor, you're the Emperor. Moving forward, it looks like you are unaware that there is a 10 of Pentacles coming in for you. You're totally oblivious because this communication hasn't happened yet. So this might happen over the next 7 weeks. 7 to 10 weeks. So, 3 months, a little farther out than 3 months for some of you. You are totally oblivious to the fact that there's a 10 of Pentacles situation coming in for you. That's the 2 cups. So I told you 2 months. So 7 to 10 weeks. Yeah, it hasn't manifested just yet. Some of you are still in the process of letting go of this emotional wounding right now. Okay? Oh, I love this for you. You don't even know it. You don't even know it. You don't even know it. If this person were to come back around, you would not have anything to do with it. You would avoid them like the plague. Okay? Yep. If this person came back around, you would avoid them like the plague. You would not have anything to do with them. I don't think you would even communicate with them. And if you did, you would have major words, but most of you would avoid this person. Okay? Damn, what do you keep... because they were a manipulator. I understand. So right now you're in manifesting mode. Okay, you're in manifesting mode. That is your challenge right now. Manifesting new love. You don't even know it. You're manifesting a long-term situation. What's up, Lee? How you doing? Michelle Lee. So, I mean, really, you're in manifesting mode. Some of you have had some issues with manifesting relationship, or somebody that would love you the same way, treat you with respect, and get on the same page with you, be on the same page with you. Something that easily flows in the heart space. That's like your biggest thing right now. Okay, some of you are focused on your finances right now and your own stability long term, and you're just kind of avoiding relationships, that kind of thing. What you don't know is there's a 10 of Pentacles coming in for you. Let's see what next 3 months. Okay. So again, within the next 4 weeks, 4 to 8 weeks, possibly 4 to 9 weeks, this person may try and contact you again. Okay. Yes, they're still married. Yes, they're still married. That's for someone specific. Okay. But most of you are just going to continue your healing. You're still on a spiritual journey, a spiritual awakening, a healing journey here. Very deep healing. This was a very traumatic situation, apparently, for some of you, and it wounded you very deeply. So I would consider therapy, counseling for some of you, please. And if you will contact your HR department, most of your companies provide you with counseling for free for a certain amount of time. Okay? And your insurance does as well. Certain amount for a certain amount of time. I would suggest it. Especially for those of you that keep going back to this person, knowing that it is toxic. Okay? But for the most part, most of you are just going to be focusing on your own stability in the 3D, your own finances and things like that. Let's see what's coming in for you, your love environment next 3 months. Okay, there you go. New love. I told you, 7 to 10 weeks, there's new love. It's coming in from the unknown, and it might be a little past 3 months. Some of you, it could be less than a month, or it could be a month to 3 months, or a little bit more. So maybe 4 months, but I don't see it really being that far out. So for the most part, for the next 2 months, I told you 2 months, it looks like you're still going to be balancing out this heart space, this emotional space, and doing your healing here so that you're preparing yourself for a new relationship. And I really think that's wise. You are loving yourself here. You are truly regaining your emotional balance and learning to breathe again and learning how to feel good again here in this space. And that's a whole lot of healing, okay? But you are calling in love. Somebody with a big, beautiful cup right there. A peaceful, beautiful cup. This person may be very spiritual. They may be very, very spiritual or soulful. I just got something soulful off of this person's soul train. Might be love jazz or soul music. Ooh, that sounds nice. I like that. Anyway, so for the next 2 months, it looks like you're kind of just going to be maybe trying to figure out, maybe not really your happiest high vibrational, but you are working on it, okay? You're really focusing on your finances and your home life and all of that stuff. A lot of you hope this person stays gone. There's the Justice. You hope this person feels your pain. I'm going to tell you, y'all jaws here, Pisces. Y'all jaws. And there ain't nothing wrong with being spicy either. There ain't nothing wrong with being spicy. It's like you hope this person, because you had to bring justice to this situation. You knew that you were going to be the one that had to end this. This person would not stop. whether it was the treatment of you or what they were doing. I don't know. You hope this person feels your pain. You hope this person feels your pain. Whoever hurt you this badly. Whoever you allowed to continue to hurt you this badly. You finally said enough is enough. And you went jaws on this person. You probably did a total 180 and turned on this person. Like they probably saw a whole nother side of you that they didn't even know was there. I love it. And you hope that this person feels your wrath and they feel rejected by you. And if this was an abusive, toxic relationship, this person did you dirty, they did you wrong. Look, I'm going to have to be honest with you. I'm right there with you with it. If you want that person to feel rejected by you and to feel your pain, okay. That's what you feel is right. You feel that this person deserves to feel that way. I ain't going to be mad at you. I ain't going to be mad at you. I ain't going to be mad at you at all. What are your fears? You fear that this person is going to come back. You fear that this person is going to try and come back while you're doing your healing. Because you've been gone. That you haven't heard from this person. Yep. You want this person completely gone out of your life. Gone, gone, gone. You fear this person returning. So you've already healed from this person. Some of you are going through therapy, had to go through therapy because of this person. You have not heard from this person, and you fear this person returning because you know you want this person, this whole chapter of your life, this whole thing to be gone. Done. You want this to be totally closed. You want distance between you and this person as far as possible. I told you, if they were to return, you would avoid this person like the plague. What was the plague? Do you remember the plague? Do you remember that history of the plague? Like, that is this person. I don't blame you for having to turn into jaws or for having to do what you had to do to take care of the situation. I don't want you feeling bad about it. So I want you to tell yourself that you did what was best for you, what was right for you, for your best and highest good, because this was not healthy. It was not happy, and it wasn't going anywhere. And it could have been very abusive and toxic for most of you. For your hopes to be that you hope this person feels your pain. Yeah. Feels your rejection and your pain. You hope this person feels rejected by you. You suffered something. Okay? And for it to take you so long to recover here, that would have been a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and a lot of mental anguish. This person could have been very good at twisting reality, manipulating you. Not only that, but a lot of times the words they say and the things that are said, I'm not saying you're perfect, but I'm saying from what I'm seeing here, I'm talking to a Pisces really needed this message. We're not perfect, and we make choices. And some of you, it took you a while to see this person for who they truly were. But when you did, you used Excalibur, and you severed ties with this. Some of you may be going through this now, and I wish you all the luck. Make sure you are safe. Stay safe and take care of yourself no matter what. Okay? Some of you, it's just like, I can't believe this person would do that to me. I can't believe anybody would do that to me. Yeah, there are people out there. And no, you don't deserve it. But there's usually a lesson in this, and you've learned your lesson from this. That was discernment. what is good for you and what is not good for you. What needs to go and what needs to stay. What messages do you have now moving forward? You fear this person returning or communicating with you. All right. So for right now, it looks like you're going to be, you're not nurturing this relationship with this person for the next 3 months. You're not nurturing this relationship, and you are releasing the anxiety and the stress that has kept you in your head. Okay. The worst is behind you. It's all about rebuilding yourself now. Okay. And then you have a new love coming in here. So it's all about spending time with yourself, loving yourself, recovering after. And I'm going to have to tell you, if this was an abusive situation, mentally, sexually, physically, emotionally, doesn't matter. Please be safe. Please use the authorities if necessary. Get help, get counseling, talk to a therapist or your preacher, pastor, or somebody if you really need to. Okay? Just to talk to somebody. This would have been bad. So you got somebody coming in here that's worth the effort, y'all. So most of you are going to be married to your finances and career for a while. This person may have been very controlling. They may have controlled your finances. Oh, man. Fuck off. Whatever. Just, no. You are attracting somebody because you are knowing that you deserve it. And this is somebody who is going to be that 2 of Cups, what you desire. Ooh, and passionate too. Good Lord. Heart-to-heart conversations and passion. So within the next month to 3 or I'm going to say 1 to 4 months, tops, you're going to be connecting with someone new. That is definitely worth your effort. You are definitely attracting them because you are loving yourself and healing yourself big time here. Focusing on your appearance, focusing on your home life, focusing on your finances. And this person is going to be a 2 of Cups. You are going to be able to have heart-to-heart communication with this person. They are going to be on your level emotionally. And they're going to be passionate. Woo! Pisces, I love this for you. And please remember, 211 in America. If you need assistance, please be discreet. Please be safe if you are dealing with a situation now. I am not a counselor. I'm not licensed. I'm just telling you that what's in the cards, you know your situation. If you've already dealt with it or if you're in it. If you just need to talk to somebody, there's plenty of 1-800 lines. Just be safe, okay? No matter what. You can do it. I know many of people have. You just need the right people backing you, okay? And they are out there. Plenty of them out there. And they are local and they're all over the place. And that's what they do. That's what they do. That's what I do. I'm here and I'm pointing you in the right direction to get the help that you need. Talk to a counselor or a therapist or even your doctor. Okay? And they can help from there. If you are unsafe or feel unsafe, please get to a safe place or talk to somebody you can totally trust. Do not be afraid. Be Jaws in times like these. Be fierce and be loving for yourself. Take care of yourself. Until next time, like, share, subscribe. This has been the words and the messages that I got for you today. Join the tribe and I will see you around real soon. Namaste.